Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to be here with you today. Let me tell you, there's greatness inside you waiting to be unlocked, but you've got to stay on course. Today, we're going to talk about staying focused no matter what distractions life throws your way. Staying true to your vision is essential when pursuing your goals and dreams. It's easy to get caught up in the distractions of life, but staying focused on your purpose is what will ultimately bring you success. The world is full of temporary obstacles, setbacks, and detours, but those are not meant to stop you. They're meant to test your determination and resilience. When you hold on to your vision and refuse to let go, no matter the challenges, you set yourself on a path to fulfillment and accomplishment. Sometimes obstacles come in the form of delays. You have a plan, you've set a timeline, and things don't seem to be progressing as quickly as you'd hoped. It's easy to feel discouraged when things aren't moving as fast as you want them to, but that's when you need to remind yourself that timing is not always in your control. Just because there's a delay doesn't mean the vision isn't still valid. It's in these moments that you must remind yourself why you started in the first place. Your vision is your anchor, and it will keep you steady through the uncertainties of life. There will also be times when the path forward isn't clear. You might face moments of doubt when you question whether you're even headed in the right direction. That's why it's so important to take the time to define your vision clearly. When you know where you're going, the temporary obstacles won't be able to shake your confidence. They may slow you down, but they won't stop you. Clarity of purpose acts as a compass, guiding you back to your path, no matter how far you may wander. Distractions can also come in the form of external opinions. People will always have something to say about your journey, what you should do, how you should do it, or even whether you should pursue it at all. But remember, your vision wasn't given to them, it was given to you. They may not understand your purpose or the unique calling on your life, and that's okay. Don't allow their doubts or negativity to seep into your mind. The moment you start adjusting your course to fit someone else's expectations is the moment you risk losing sight of what truly matters. Stay true to what's in your heart, even when others don't see the value in it. Another common challenge is comparison. It's tempting to look at someone else's progress and feel like you're falling behind. But everyone's journey is different, and comparing your path to someone else's will only distract you from your own. You don't know the full story of what someone else has been through to get where they are. Focus on running your own race and trust that your timing and process are unique to you. Comparison is a thief of joy and a roadblock to fulfillment. When you're focused on your vision, you don't have time to worry about what someone else is doing. Internal distractions can be just as challenging as external ones. Doubt, fear, and insecurity can and make you question whether you're capable of achieving what you've set out to do. In these moments, remind yourself of your past victories, no matter how small they may seem. Each step you've taken has prepared you for where you are now. You are equipped, capable, and chosen for this journey. Don't let those negative voices inside your head convince you otherwise. Every time you push through doubt and take another step forward, you strengthen your resolve and prove to yourself that you're more powerful than you realize. Life is full of shiny distractions that can pull your attention away from your goals. Opportunities that look appealing but don't align with your vision can easily sidetrack you. It's important to discern which opportunities are stepping stones toward your purpose and which are simply detours. Just because something looks good doesn't mean it's right for you. Learn to say no to what doesn't serve your ultimate goal, even if it feels difficult in the moment. Staying true to your vision requires discipline and the ability to make tough choices. Your vision is the foundation of your journey. It's what gives your life direction and meaning. When you hold on to that vision, no matter what comes your way, you create a mindset of persistence and determination. Temporary obstacles are just that, temporary. They're not roadblocks, they are opportunities to grow stronger and more focused. Staying true to your vision means trusting that every challenge you face is shaping you into the person you need to be to fulfill your purpose. It's about seeing the bigger picture and understanding that the journey is just as important as the destination. Being selective with your time and energy is one of the most critical factors in staying focused and achieving your goals. Time is one of the most valuable resources you have, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. The way you spend your time determines the direction of your life, and if you're not intentional about it, you risk scattering your efforts on things that don't contribute to your purpose. Similarly, your energy is finite. You can't give 100% to everything and everyone, so you must choose wisely where you direct it. Not every battle is yours to fight. And this is a truth that many people struggle to accept. It's tempting to get involved in every issue that arises, every conflict that comes your way, or every opportunity that presents itself. But just because something demands your attention doesn't mean it deserves it. You have to ask yourself, is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy? Will this help me move closer to my goals, or is it merely a distraction? When you learn to evaluate these things objectively, you'll find that many of the battles you were ready to fight weren't meant for you at all. There are always going to be people who want to pull you into their drama or problems. They may mean well, or they may simply want to offload their burdens onto you. While it's important to be kind and supportive, you can't allow yourself to become consumed by things that aren't yours to carry. There's a difference between helping someone and taking on their weight as your own. If you spend all your time and energy trying to fix other people's problems, you'll have nothing left for your own goals and dreams. It's not selfish to set boundaries. It's necessary for maintaining focus and protecting your purpose. Distractions often come disguised as opportunities. Sometimes something looks like a great chance to advance your career, improve your relationships, or expand your horizons, but if it doesn't align with your ultimate goals, it's just a detour. Being selective with your time and energy means learning to say no to good things so you can say yes to the best things. This requires a deep understanding of your priorities and a commitment to staying true to them. It's not easy to turn down opportunities, especially when they seem appealing, but every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Make sure your yeses are reserved for what truly matters. It's also important to recognize that some battles are meant to be fought, but not necessarily by you. Sometimes stepping back and allowing others to take the lead is the best choice you can make. You don't have to be involved in everything to make an impact. By focusing on what you're uniquely called to do, you free yourself to pour your energy into areas where you can make the greatest difference. This also allows others to step into their roles and fulfill their own purposes. Trust that when you stay in your lane, everything else will fall into place. Learning to be selective with your time and energy also means taking care of yourself. If you're constantly pouring out to others or engaging in battles that aren't yours, you'll quickly become depleted. Rest, recharge, and prioritize self-care so that you can show up fully for the things that truly matter. When you're running on empty, even the smallest tasks can feel overwhelming. But when you're intentional about managing your energy, you'll find that you have the capacity to take on challenges with clarity and strength. Being selective doesn't mean being selfish. It means being strategic. It means recognizing that you're not called to do everything, but you are called to do something. It's about focusing your resources, your time, energy, and talents on what will have the most significant impact. This requires discernment and the courage to say no when necessary. Not every fight is worth fighting, and not every opportunity is worth taking. By choosing wisely, you position yourself to succeed and fulfill your purpose. There's a power that comes from being intentional with your time and energy. When you stop spreading yourself too thin and focus on what truly matters, you'll find that you're able to accomplish more than you ever thought possible. You'll be less stressed, more productive, and more fulfilled. You'll also find that the battles you do choose to fight are the ones that bring you closer to your goals. By being selective, you give yourself the freedom to pursue your vision without unnecessary distractions. Ignoring the noise is essential if you want to stay focused on your purpose and reach the goals you set for your life. Noise can come in many forms: criticism, negativity, unsolicited opinions, and even distractions disguised as advice or support. The truth is, what others say about you doesn't define your destiny. Their words might be loud, but they are not the final authority over your life. You were created with a purpose, and staying true to that purpose means learning how to tune out the voices that don't align with it. One of the most common types of noise is criticism. There will always be people who have something to say about the way you live your life, the decisions you make, or the dreams you pursue. Some of this criticism may come from a genuine place, but much of it is rooted in misunderstanding, envy, or fear. It's important to remember that you don't have to take every comment to heart. Just because someone has an opinion doesn't mean it's accurate or relevant to your journey. Learn to discern which feedback is constructive and which is simply noise. Constructive feedback can help you grow, but destructive criticism is meant to distract and discourage you. Negativity is another form of noise that can be incredibly draining if you allow it to seep into your mind. Negative people often project their own fears and limitations onto others. They might say things like, "You'll never make it," or "That's not realistic." If you're not careful, their words can begin to take root in your own thoughts. This is why it's so important to guard your mind and surround yourself with positivity. Remind yourself of your strengths, your progress, and the reasons you started on your path in the first place. Don't let the negativity of others overshadow the truth of who you are and what you're capable of. Sometimes the noise comes from people who are close to you, friends, family members, or colleagues. These are the voices that can be the hardest to ignore because they come from people you care about and trust. It's natural to want the approval and support of those around you, but not everyone will understand your vision or agree with your choices. That doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means they see the world through their own lens, not yours. While it's important to value their input, you have to remember that their perspective doesn't define your path. Your purpose was placed in your heart, not theirs, and it's up to you to follow it. Noise can also take the form of unsolicited advice. People love to tell you what they think you should do, how you should do it, or even why you shouldn't do it at all. While some advice can be helpful, much of it is based on the other person's experiences and biases, not your unique situation. You have to learn how to filter out the advice that doesn't align with your goals or values. Not every piece of advice is meant for you, and that's okay. Trust your instincts and stay true to the vision that's been placed in your heart. Distractions disguised as support can also be a source of noise. Sometimes people offer opportunities or assistance that seem helpful on the surface, but ultimately pull you away from your purpose. These distractions can be especially challenging to recognize because they often come with good intentions. However, if something doesn't align with your goals, it's important to have the courage to say no, even if it's difficult. Staying focused requires a clear understanding of your priorities and the willingness to let go of anything that doesn't contribute to them. One of the most powerful ways to combat the noise is to stay grounded in your own truth. This means taking time to reflect, meditate, or pray about your purpose and the direction you're heading. When you're clear on who you are and what you're meant to do, the opinions and distractions of others will have less power over you. You'll be able to stand firm in your decisions and stay focused on your path, no matter how much noise surrounds you. Another key to ignoring the noise is learning to let go of the need for validation. It's human nature to want to be liked and accepted, but seeking approval from others can quickly become a trap. If you're constantly looking for validation, you'll find yourself swayed by every opinion and unable to make decisions confidently. True confidence comes from within, not from the approval of others. When you believe in yourself and your vision, you won't feel the need to prove anything to anyone. Ignoring the noise also means being mindful of the media and information you consume. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with messages that can shape our thoughts and beliefs, often without us even realizing it. Social media, news outlets, and entertainment can all contribute to the noise if we're not careful. Be intentional about what you allow into your mind and make sure it aligns with your values and goals. Choose content that inspires, uplifts, and motivates you rather than content that distracts or discourages you. Staying rooted in gratitude is a powerful way to maintain focus and perspective as you navigate life's challenges and pursue your dreams. Gratitude has the ability to shift your mindset from lack to abundance, from frustration to peace, and from discouragement to hope. It's easy to get caught up in what's not going right, in what you don't have, or in how far you still have to go. But when you choose to focus on what you do have, the blessings that surround you, and the progress you've already made, you create a foundation of positivity that helps you stay motivated and resilient. Gratitude reminds you of the good things in your life, even when circumstances are difficult. Life will always present challenges, but there's always something to be thankful for. It could be the support of a loved one, the lessons learned through failure, or even the simple fact that you woke up to a new day with new opportunities. Gratitude shifts your attention from what's missing to what's present, helping you see the bigger picture and find joy in the journey. When you make a habit of acknowledging the good, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by the bad. One of the most significant benefits of gratitude is that it keeps you grounded in the present moment. Often, stress and anxiety come from worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Gratitude, on the other hand, brings your focus to the here and now. It reminds you that in this moment you have enough. You have resources, relationships, and opportunities that are working in your favor. This mindset not only reduces stress, but also helps you make better decisions because you're operating from a place of clarity and contentment, not fear or desperation. Gratitude also has a way of reframing setbacks and obstacles. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to feel defeated or discouraged. But gratitude allows you to look for the silver lining in every situation. Maybe a closed door is redirecting you to something better. Maybe a failure is teaching you a lesson that will prepare you for greater success in the future. When you approach challenges with a grateful heart, you're able to see them not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones on your journey. This perspective helps you stay focused on your goals rather than getting stuck in frustration or self-pity. The practice of gratitude doesn't just impact your internal mindset, it also affects the way you interact with others. When you're grateful, you're more likely to express appreciation to the people around you. This strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of connection and support. Gratitude creates a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to adopt a similar mindset. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you inspire others to do the same, creating an environment of positivity and encouragement. Another way gratitude keeps you focused is by helping you appreciate the small wins along the way. It's easy to overlook progress when you're solely focused on the big picture. But every step forward, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. Gratitude allows you to recognize these moments and use them as motivation to keep going. It reminds you that success is not just about the destination, but about the journey, and the growth that happens along the way. When you take time to acknowledge your achievements, you build momentum and confidence, making it easier to stay committed to your goals. Gratitude also helps you manage envy and comparison. In a world where it's easy to see what everyone else is doing, it's natural to compare your progress to theirs. But comparison often leads to feelings of inadequacy or frustration. Gratitude shifts your focus back to your own blessings and journey. It reminds you that your path is unique and that you have everything you need to succeed in your own way. When you're grateful for what you have, you're less concerned about what others have, and this frees you to stay focused on your goals. Developing a habit of gratitude requires intentionality. It's not always easy to find things to be thankful for, especially during tough times. But the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. This could mean starting each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for, taking a moment to reflect on your blessings during a stressful situation, or simply saying thank you more often. These small actions can have a profound impact on your mindset and your ability to stay focused on what truly matters. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity and distraction. When you're rooted in gratitude, you're better equipped to handle challenges, maintain perspective, and keep moving forward. It creates a sense of abundance and contentment that fuels your motivation and resilience. Even when life feels overwhelming, gratitude provides a way to anchor yourself in the positive and maintain a clear sense of purpose. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you and remind you of your purpose is one of the most important choices you can make in life. The people you spend the most time with have a profound impact on your mindset, your energy, and your ability to stay focused on your goals. Their influence can either push you closer to your dreams or pull you further away from them. That's why it's crucial to be intentional about building a circle of support, encouragement, and positivity that aligns with your values and aspirations. The energy of those around you is contagious. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, or criticism, it's only a matter of time before those attitudes begin to affect you. You might start to second-guess yourself, lose confidence, or feel weighed down by the pessimism. On the other hand, when you're surrounded by people who believe in you, cheer you on, and inspire you to be your best self, their energy lifts you up and fuels your motivation. These are the people who remind you of your potential when you forget it yourself, who encourage you to keep going when you feel like giving up, and who celebrate your victories as if they were their own. One of the most powerful aspects of surrounding yourself with uplifting people is the accountability it creates. When you share your goals and dreams with people who support you, they become invested in your success. They'll check in on your progress, remind you of your commitments, and hold you accountable to the standards you've set for yourself. This kind of accountability can be a game changer, especially during moments of doubt or distraction. Knowing that someone else believes in your vision and is cheering you on can give you the extra push you need to stay focused and keep moving forward. The people in your life should also challenge you to grow. Uplifting people aren't just those who offer constant praise or agreement. They're also the ones who challenge you to step out of your comfort zone, take risks, and strive for excellence. They see your potential and aren't afraid to push you toward it, even when it feels uncomfortable. These are the friends, mentors, and colleagues who will have honest conversations with you, offer constructive feedback, and encourage you to aim higher. Their belief in your ability to grow inspires you to believe in yourself, even when the path ahead feels daunting. It's important to recognize that not everyone in your life will share your vision or understand your purpose. Some people may unintentionally or even intentionally discourage you from pursuing your goals. They might project their own fears and insecurities onto you, questioning whether your dreams are realistic or worth pursuing. While it's natural to care about what others think, you can't allow their doubts to dictate your choices. By surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, you create a buffer against negativity and build a foundation of support that keeps you grounded in your purpose. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your mindset and behavior. If you want to stay focused and motivated, you need to create an environment that reflects those qualities. This includes the people you choose to spend time with. Look for individuals who share your values, who are pursuing their own goals with determination, and who bring out the best in you. These are the people who will inspire you to keep going when the journey gets tough and remind you of your why when you start to lose sight of it. Building a circle of uplifting people doesn't happen overnight. It requires effort, intentionality, and sometimes difficult decisions. You might need to step back from relationships that drain your energy or hold you back. This doesn't mean cutting people out of your life entirely, but it does mean being mindful of how much time and energy you invest in relationships that don't serve your growth. At the same time, you'll need to invest in cultivating relationships with people who inspire, encourage, and support you. This could mean seeking out mentors, joining communities of like-minded individuals, or deepening your connections with those who already uplift you. Surrounding yourself with uplifting people isn't just about receiving support, it's also about giving it. When you invest in others, encourage them, and celebrate their successes, you create a cycle of positivity and mutual growth. Relationships are a two-way street, and the more you pour into others, the more they'll pour into you. This kind of reciprocal support fosters a sense of connection and belonging that strengthens your resolve and keeps you focused on your purpose. The people you choose to surround yourself with are a reflection of the life you want to create. If you want to stay focused, motivated, and inspired, you need to surround yourself with people who embody those qualities. These individuals will help you stay aligned with your purpose, remind you of your strengths, and push you to become the best version of yourself. When you're intentional about the relationships you cultivate, you create a support system that not only uplifts you, but also propels you toward your goals. Staying committed to your goals requires an unwavering sense of discipline and determination, especially when the journey gets challenging or the results seem slow in coming. It's one thing to set a goal, to dream big, and to plan for success. But it's another to follow through day after day, putting in the work even when you don't feel like it. Commitment isn't about how you feel in the moment, it's about the promises you've made to yourself and the vision you've embraced for your future. It's about showing up consistently, no matter the obstacles, and staying true to the path you've chosen. The road to achieving your goals is rarely a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, setbacks, and detours that can test your resolve. There will be moments when you question whether the effort is worth it, whether you're capable of achieving what you've set out to do, or whether you should just settle for something easier. These moments are a natural part of the journey, but they are also where commitment is truly tested. When you're committed, you don't allow temporary emotions or circumstances to dictate your actions. Instead, you stay focused on the bigger picture and remind yourself of why you started in the first place. Discipline is the backbone of commitment. It's what keeps you moving forward, even when motivation wanes or distractions arise. Motivation can be fleeting. It comes and goes depending on your mood, your energy level, or the circumstances around you. Discipline, however, is steadfast. It's the choice to do what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. It's waking up early to work on your dream, even when you'd rather sleep in. It's saying no to distractions, even when they seem tempting. It's putting in the effort day after day, knowing that the small, consistent actions you take will add up to something significant over time. Staying committed also means being patient with the process. In a world that often values instant gratification, it's easy to become frustrated when progress feels slow or results aren't immediately visible. But success is rarely instantaneous. It's the result of persistent effort compounded over time. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Even when it feels like you're not making progress, trust that the seeds you're planting today will eventually bear fruit. Patience is a vital part of commitment because it allows you to keep going, even when the rewards are not yet apparent. Another key aspect to staying committed is learning to adapt and adjust your approach when necessary. Commitment doesn't mean stubbornly sticking to a plan that's not working. It means staying focused on the goal while being flexible in how you achieve it. Life is unpredictable, and challenges will arise that require you to rethink your strategies or take a different route. When you're committed, you don't see these adjustments as failures, but as opportunities to learn and grow. You remain open to new ideas and solutions while keeping your eyes on the ultimate destination. Staying committed also requires you to guard your focus and protect your energy. Distractions are everywhere, and it's easy to get sidetracked by things that pull you away from your goals. Whether it's social media, unnecessary commitments, or the opinions of others, these distractions can drain your energy and make it harder to stay on track. Commitment means being intentional about where you direct your time and energy, choosing activities and relationships that align with your goals, and letting go of anything that doesn't serve your purpose. It's about saying no to what's not important so you can say yes to what truly matters. A critical part of commitment is staying connected to your why. Your why is the reason behind your goal, the purpose that drives you and gives meaning to your efforts. When the journey gets tough, it's your why that will keep you going. It's what reminds you of the impact you want to make, the life you want to create, or the people you want to help. Take time to reflect on your why regularly, especially during moments of doubt or fatigue. Write it down, visualize it, and let it fuel your determination. When you're deeply connected to your purpose, staying committed becomes less about willpower and more about alignment. Building a mindset of resilience is another essential part of staying committed. Resilience is what allows you to bounce back from setbacks, keep moving forward after failures, and maintain a positive outlook in the face of challenges. Resilience doesn't mean you won't experience frustration, disappointment, or discouragement. It means you won't let those emotions stop you. You acknowledge them, learn from them, And then refocus on your goals. Resilience is built through practice by facing challenges healthy on and proving to yourself that you have what it takes to overcome them. Lastly, staying committed involves celebrating your progress along the way. It's easy to get so focused on the end goal that you forget to acknowledge the milestones you've reached or the growth you've experienced. Celebrating progress doesn't mean you're settling or losing sight of the bigger picture. It means you're recognizing the effort and dedication you've already shown. These moments of celebration fuel your motivation and remind you that you're capable of achieving even more. Commitment isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about embracing the journey and appreciating every step along the way. In life's journey, staying focused and committed is the key to unlocking your potential and fulfilling your purpose. Ignore the distractions, embrace gratitude, surround yourself with those who uplift you, and remain disciplined in the face of challenges. Remember, your purpose is too valuable to be derailed by temporary setbacks or the noise of others. Stay the course, trust the process, and keep your eyes on the vision that's been placed in your heart. You have everything within you to achieve greatness. Just don't get sidetracked